Hello, my name is I'm an accordionist, and in today's video we will be talking a little bit about all of these buttons in the left keyboard of the accordion. So, how to get started? First of all, you take your instrument, put your hand inside this strap here, which has to be tight, but not so tight as to stop your blood circulation, so that you have a better contact with the instrument here on this side. So you put your hand inside until your wrist is inside the strap here, and you go towards the inner row, so until you kind of hit the space where there is nothing. Then you start going up and down on the buttons and feeling all of the different signs which we have on the keyboard. Also because since we don't see our left hand when we perform or when we play, we need these signs to kind of get around and see what's happening. So what we need to find is the bass C, which is in the middle of the keyboard and it has a hole inside. Okay, this is the C on my instrument. A good way of checking if you're playing the right note in the basses, whichever bass, is to check on the right keyboard if it's that. So if I were to go to the key that has the C, which is this key, when you have on the right keyboard you would normally have 2 black keys and 3 black keys and the white keys in between, so the C is the one that's under the 2, the first one. And you check. If it's the same, it means you've hit the right button on the left side. So what you do as a small exercise to kind of get a feeling of how it sounds, you open the bellows holding the bass C and close the bellows holding the bass C. You do this 4 or 5 times until you feel comfortable that you have found the bass and you know what's the feeling there. Which finger to use for performing the bass C? Well, that depends on what song you're playing, on what piece you're playing, what accompaniment you're using, and so on and so forth. I prefer playing it with the 3rd finger. I know that in Western Europe, German schools, Austrian schools, French schools, Italian schools as well, they use the 4th finger to start. The 3rd then goes on the other buttons and the 2nd as well. The way I've learned to play the accordion was the 3rd finger plays the bass and the 2nd finger plays the chords. When we've done the bit with the bass, so we found the C, we have next to it, right above, so if you think diagonally in this direction, you will find the C major chord. You play it with the 2nd finger. If you would like to check if it's correct, you could also play the triad. So C, E and G. And check. If it sounds the same, it means you're on the right path. So we'll do this exercise in which we will alternate the bass and the chord. We close the bellows now. Then we play them together. And you do this exercise 5 times, so that you know that you have it right. In today's video we are going to talk only about major chords. In the next videos we will also explore minor chords. So another bass which is important, and you can already start playing pieces with these harmonies, is bass G. The way it's structured is that going on this row upwards, you have each button at the interval of a perfect 5th. So you go from here, from C, you go 1 button up. You have a G. We check again if it's the right note. And when you're sure that you have it, you do the same exercises as with C. So holding. And then you also try the G major chord. We check it again. You can also check with the video. If it sounds the same as I do, you are correct. Now we go downwards, again to bass C, and we play 4 times. So we have 1 bar, 4 fourths. We play bass, chord, then we move up and we play bass G, G major, G, G major. So let's try it. Then we go down again. So this can also be the basis of a very simple piece if we were to play in C major, so using only the first 5 notes. So C, D, E, F and G. You can already perform a bit of music with it. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel. Also, make sure to check out all the other videos on my channel and visit my website, as well as my Patreon channel, where you will find more exclusive content such as videos, streamed concerts, photos, and much more. Thank you again for watching it.